Hi learners, welcome to Soul of Physics YouTube channel. This is your Shahid. Please subscribe my channel and share to your friends. Today we are going to discuss the topic expression for electrical conductivity in conductors. So we know that what is conductor? The materials which allow flow of electricity through them, those materials are called conductors. To causes the electricity in conductors, electrons are the charge carriers which are responsible to get the electricity in it. So how can we get the electrical conductivity in conductors? For suppose if you consider a conductor without applied electric field, in conductor electrons are the charge carrier which are free to move throughout the solid of the conductor. According to classical free electron theory, a conductor or metal is a three-dimensional array of positive ions. Three-dimensional array of positive ions in which the electron is move freely throughout the solid. Throughout the solid, electrons is move freely. So when we don't apply external electric field, we don't apply external electric field means we didn't connect any battery to the conductor. If you don't connect the battery to the ends of the conductor, there is no applied electric field. So when there is no applied electric field, the electrons what are free, those are moved randomly throughout the metal of the conductor. When they are moved randomly throughout the metal of the conductor, net displacement of the conductor is equal to 0. Net velocity of the conductor is 0. When there is a net velocity of the conductor is 0, net movement of charge carrier becomes 0. Net movement of charge carrier what becomes 0? When there is a no movement of charge carrier in conductor, there is no flow of electricity through them. Already we know that according to definition of current, the rate of flow of charge through any cross section of the conductor is called current. When there is a no movement, there is no rate of flow of charge through any cross section of the conductor. Hence, current in the conductor in the absence of electric field becomes 0. When we applied external electric field to the conductor by applying battery to it, one end of the conductor is connected to positive terminal of the battery and another end of the conductor is connected to negative terminal of the battery. As a consequence, external electric field E is applied across the conductor. This external electric field modified the randomness of the electron. See how the electrons are moved randomly in the absence of electric field. When we applied external electric field to the conductor, what happened? The negative electrode push the electron and move through the conductor and reach out to the positive terminal of the battery. So due to the applied electric field, electrons modified its randomness and move in a particular direction, that is opposite to the applied electric field direction. When the electron modifies its randomness, its net displacement of the electron not equal to 0 and get some average velocity. It get some average velocity that is not equal to 0. Initially in the absence of electric field, that is E is equal to 0, V is equal to 0. When E not equal to 0, that is external electric field not equal to 0, then velocity of the electron is not equal to 0, means electron get some average velocity due to the applied external electric field. That velocity is known as drift velocity. Is known as what velocity? Drift velocity. So how can we define drift velocity? The average velocity acquired by the electron due to the applied external electric field. That velocity is known as drift velocity. Drift velocity. So already I told you, every conductor or metal three-dimensional array of positive ions. Between the ions, the electrons are moved randomly throughout the metal. So when they are moved randomly, it makes collision with the positive ions. When it makes the collision with the positive ions, what happen? Electron velocity gets slowed down. And due to the applied external electric field, again electron gain the velocity. Due to the collision, electron gets slowed down, and due to the applied electric field, electron gain the velocity. So by the combined effect of collision and external electric field, electron get a average velocity. That velocity is known as drift velocity. See here, electron experiences here two forces. Electron experiences how many forces? Two forces. One is a damping force that happened due to the collision of electrons. Another one is a driving force that will be experienced due to the applied external electric field. So net force act on the electron is equal to sum of damping force and driving force. Driving force is exerted due to the applied external electric field. Damping force is experienced due to the collision of the electron with the positive ion cores. Now F net is equal to damping force, that is mv by T, and plus minus mv by T plus driving force. So force act on the charged particle due to the external electric field. We know that charge of the electron into external electric field. Now according to Newton's second law, net force is equal to, we can write as a ma is equal to minus mv by T plus E capital E. Ma I can write as a m dv by dt, rate of change of velocity, minus mv by T plus E. After certain time T is equal to tau. The electron get a average steady state velocity. That one causes to consume the current in the conductor. So after T is equal to tau, then V become as a drift velocity. Velocity of the electron become as a Vd. It gets average steady state velocity. Hence the equation becomes mdvd by dt is equal to dvd by d tau is equal to minus mvd by tau plus small e capital E. When Vd is become as a constant or steady, it does not change with respect to time. Yes, so Vd is become as a constant average velocity, that is a drift velocity. That's why it become as a 0. 0 is minus mvd by tau plus small e and capital E. Hence E is equal to mvd by tau. Hence drift velocity expression Vd is equal to small e capital E, yes, small e capital E by tau by m. So this is the expression for drift velocity. E, small e, capital E, tau by m. That is the expression for drift velocity. The velocity acquired by the electron due to the applied external electric field and causes the current in the conductor. That velocity is known as a drift velocity. Its expression is Vd is equal to small e, capital E, tau by m. Small e is a charge of the electron, capital E is a applied external electric field, and tau is a relaxation time or collision time, m for mass of the electron. M for mass of the electron. So now you want to derive the expression for current. What current will be produced in the conductor due to the applied electric field? So for this purpose, see here expression for current. Expression for current. We go for expression for current. So for suppose I consider N be the number of electrons, N be number of electrons present per unit volume of conductor. Present how? Per unit volume of conductor. Per unit volume of conductor, how many electrons are present? I refer N be the number of electrons present per unit volume of conductor. Let A be the area of cross section. Let A be the area and L be the length of the conductor. Then total volume of considered conductor. Total volume of considered conductor is AM. So N be the number of electrons per unit volume of conductor, then AL volume of the conductor, AL volume of conductor consists, AL volume of conductor consists total electrons, consists total electrons, that is NaL. Let E be the charge of electron. Let E be the charge of electron. Let E be the charge of electron. Hence, total charge. Total charge. Q in conductor is number of electrons in conductor NaL into charge of the electron. Already we know that what is a current. Current I is, we know current I is rate of flow of charge. Rate of flow of charge. Current is total charge by time. I can write rate of flow of charge. Yes, total charge by time. Current I is equal to total charge NaLe. Time is t. We can write here NaEL by t. This total charge crosses per unit length of the conductor. Crosses how much length of the conductor per second. That is represent velocity or not. See here, electron crosses how much length per unit time. That represent velocity of the conductor. That is I is equal to NaEVd. Here what velocity acquired the electron? Drift velocity. L by T, rate of change of displacement of the electron. Due to the applied electric field, electron modify its randomness and move in a particular direction in unit interval of time. How much length crossed the conductor, or how much area of cross section crossed the conductor, that represent velocity of the conductor. L by T is a Vd. So current expression in terms of drift velocity I equal to NaEVd. So already we know that current per unit area of cross section is current density. Current per unit area of cross section is current density I by A. That is I by A means we can write as a NeVd. current density, that is a I by A is equal to NEVD, and the drift velocity expression in terms of current density, we can write VD is equal to J by NE. VD is equal to J by NE. So current expression in terms of drift velocity NAEVD, drift velocity expression in terms of current density J by NE, drift velocity expression in terms of electric field VD is equal to small e capital E tau by M. And now we want to get the expression for electrical conductivity. Already we know that conductors are ohmic substances. Yes, the substances which obey Ohm's law, those substances are referred as ohmic substances. So conductor obey Ohm's law. Already we know that what is Ohm's law? V is equal to IR. Already we know that what is Ohm's law? V is equal to IR. So already we know that R is equal to resistance. R is equal to rho L by A. So R plus can I substitute rho L by A? That is V is equal to I. R plus can I substitute rho L by A. Now V by L can I write, and I by A into rho. V by L means potential difference per unit length. Potential per unit length is known as velocity gradient. Yes, sorry, potential gradient. Potential gradient is equal to electric field. So V by L we can write as a electric field. Strength of the electric field E. Strength of the electric field E. There is a relation between potential and electric field. E is equal to V by D. D for distance between the plates of the capacitor, like that, or D for distance between the 2 points in the circuit where potential is dropped. So E is equal to I by A we can write as a J and rho. Now we can write here 1 by rho is equal to we can write as a J by E. 1 by rho means reciprocal of resistivity. Rho for resistivity. Reciprocal of resistivity is a conductivity. Conductivity sigma is equal to J by E. That is, sigma is equal to J for NEVD. Can write as a NE by E into VD. Yes, we know what is a VD. So VD is EE tau by M. Can I substitute VD? Now sigma is equal to NE by capital E. VD means EE tau by M. This E and this E cancel. Now sigma is equal to NE square tau by M. That is the expression for electrical conductivity in conductor. That is, sigma is equal to NE square tau by M. Sigma is equal to NE square tau by M.